I'm the young black stay-at-home mom with ADHD, married to a white man 20 years older, raising two boys with ADHD. We're picking the boys up from school and then I'm gonna head to this house and start on dinner. Going to Andy's getting that soul food really triggered something in me and I'm gonna go home and make my favorite soul food meal. Smothered pork steaks and rice, yams, cabbage, and cornbread. I like to prep and cook in a certain order, so I'm starting with the sweet potatoes. I peeled them and sliced them in about even-sized slices. I also sliced the orange in half so I can put it in the water for the sweet potatoes. Then I threw the sweet potatoes in a pot. I added some cinnamon, nutmeg, white sugar, and vanilla flavor in the pot. I later put some butter in the pot. I just didn't get that on camera, but I don't use brown sugar because Jax doesn't really like that caramelized flavor of the brown sugar. Then I headed on to my cabbage. I sliced and diced the cabbage, put that in a pot, sliced and diced an onion, threw that in the pot as well. Then it was time for me to season. I put a little bit of Creole, garlic powder, onion powder, a splash of accent salt, and some smoked spiral ham pieces I found at the store. Then I poured in some chicken broth and covered it up. Next was the cornbread, buttermilk, cornmeal, flour, sugar, eggs, oil, buttermilk. I literally measure nothing. I season and pour until the ancestors tell me that's enough. Threw the cornbread in the oven. Now it's time for me to prep the pork steak. I put some oil in a skillet and let that warm up. Then I lightly season my pork steak. You never want to over season your meat because your gravy has to be seasoned as well. If you're not careful, you'll end up with a pot of salt. I battered those pork steaks in flour and dropped them in the grease. Once they were cooking, I started cleaning. I was back and forth between frying and cleaning, and once all the pork steaks got done, I started making my gravy from scratch. I poured the grease out and kept the crumbs, added some onion and some flour to thicken it up a little bit, then some water and stirred it up. I covered the gravy until it was thick, washed some dishes, seasoned my gravy, threw the meat over in it, and then we were eating. See y'all later.